Hiya guys, it's Spect here. Welcome back to my Total Warhammer 3. Continuing my Valkia campaign. Valkyria's is not far off, where Throg's is quite far off. Especially now everything just took a turn for the worse, because literally everyone's at war with Throg. I've got both the Kislev attacking me from bottom. I've got Archeon and his 2 or 3 vassals attacking me, and then also the generic Demon Prince attacking me and his vassal. So, yeah, I've got problems on Throggy's side. Throg's army's stronger, just... I've got too many armies coming at me, as you generally do with the AI. They don't hit you in one location, they hit you in several. And if you're new around here, please drop a sub, help grow the channel. I'd really appreciate it, as I continue to pump out the content. Is he honestly going to attack that with that? Huh? Surely in that scenario he gets auto-resolved by my vassal.
Your lifeless corpse shall be dedicated to the blood god.
I don't think the blood god would want Throg's corpse. A big smelly troll. I don't know what that means, but okay. Gain a population point. Oh, Daniel got destroyed. So Daniel's out of here then. He's on his Juggernaut. That does me. There we go. It's resolving itself now. Good, 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 good. Right. The other arm went there. Oh, we might go back and attack that actually. Shit.
I do not think so. Death comes swiftly.
Right.
Live to fight.
You can take both of these, they're not locked out. Oh. Okay.
Exalted of course. Gifts of course.
Okay. He's corn, but he's not corn into it, but I've got to wait until level 5 to dedicate him. But he has got that, so he has got corn authority. So he's just going to have one more than normal, isn't he, I think? Because then they'll, or this will switch to corn. So that'll go 4, that'll send him up to 5. Right. You can just move normally. That's fine. Right. Get rid of those. And give me the 2 Chaos Knights. And I believe that's it. Yeah, I'm not taking anything else, are we? So I've taken some of these instead, since I can't get giants when it's that fucking low. Right. So next turn then, he needs to attack that. I can give that to a vassal. Valkia can attack. She needs to attack these. I know there was an army around here. Military presence. That's the Admiral though, because he's docked. I don't know where he's gone. And don't get me wrong, I intend Malekith to be coming barreling back with a shit ton of armies. It's exactly what I would expect. I just need to control both of these, and in doing that, what are we on, 26? So that's going to be 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So I'm only going to need 3 more after that to achieve my short campaign victory. It just depends if Malekith can come back in time with enough armies and stop me. That's the question. Because it doesn't seem to have anything particularly nearby. Where's that other army gone to? It's gone back that direction. Your troops ain't auto-resolving until against my calling forces. Get shit on, nerds. So they are very similar, these two, basically. They did the same thing, 50% base weapon damage, 50% on piercing weapon damage. But that does it for 29 second duration, with a 1.5 cooldown. And that is for 25 seconds, with a 1.5 cooldown. So you get 4 seconds more out of this. And because two different abilities, I'm guessing you can either use both at the same time, or use one after the other. Kinda weird. He's got his maxed out at his 10. Nice. Yeah, you got that one, didn't you? We'll get this one because it buffs up aspiring champions.
Fury and rage is served.
He's level 40, wow. Okay, mentor.
Consort of Kor.
She didn't do a mentor last. Fuck.
Snow will never be a barrier to war. Always be blood. Mistress of skulls.
Right. I can't gift it to a vassal. Raise it 'cause I need the souls running out. You come and occupy that.
Carnets awaken. Unrelenting murder. Reforged for murder. Gifts for the champion. Sword maiden of the blood god. The gore queen.
Spiteful peaks into, yeah, and Iron Foothills, which is there, yeah. But for those. Oh, and what I can do is my vassals. I mean, he's got to do that one, but you can have a target. I need my vassals. So I need the ag hole. And then the crag. I remember sometimes as well that were quite funny, but also made vassals useless, which is why a lot of people have bad blood towards vassals. Is I had vassals before, and you declare war on somebody who's like a really strong faction, like strength rank 1 or 1 or 2 or something like that. You declare war, and then your vassals declare being independent and don't join you in the war. And it's like, are you kidding me? It's like, how can they even do that? So at that point your vassals are pretty much useless. But they can't do that anymore as far as I'm aware. End of the day, a vassal should be both obligated to join you in war. If you're the one, obviously, being the attacker, they might be obligated. But also honoured and privileged to do so if they're a vassal. Because you protect them as well when they need. So when you need their support, the table should be turned. It'd also be bad as well if like a really strong AI force declared war upon you, you weren't the aggressor, and your vassals thought fuck this and declared being independent. But like, what? So they can just be independent and not be in the war, and then I've got to fight it solo? Yeah, well, proper shit. Which is why I don't really like vassals, but I think the Warriors of Chaos system, because they've tried to refine the vassal system a bit, it now works better. Still not keen on it, I'll be honest. I'd rather just be able to occupy all the territory myself. I mean, I don't mind the system of like green, orange, red provinces. So you don't occupy really green and orange, you don't occupy red. You just raise it. But I'd rather every faction be able to occupy like they can. Obviously you've got exceptions like where ogres occupy but they never get a city. But their cities are essentially their encampments. And their encampments are actually much stronger than a generic city. You don't get the walls, but you can build your own garrison essentially. So you can have a garrison that would be basically the same as your army. The only difference is you get a level 1 ogre tyrant in there who can't level up. And again, that's something I think they should change. I think just like with heroes in town and city garrisons, the ogre tyrant in a ogre encampment should have like a reduced skill tree. It won't need all 50 skill points, but it should be able to like have some things to buff defences and then to increase his combat prowess. Give him like the yellow tree to increase his combat prowess. Because realistically he's only going to level up when the place is attacked anyway. It's just so he's not stuck at level 1. Because essentially if you've got a level 1 lord or a level 1 hero, if you've got a level 1 lord or a level 1 hero, you basically at that point haven't got 20 units, you've got 19. Malekith's coming in here. Admittedly, this Lord is no match for him or this hero, but the army can definitely fuck him up. I don't get souls when this guy raises things, which is kind of weird. I'll trade that to them.
Always ready for a headbutting contest.
I don't remember the name of the settlement. Fuck. Eh. Tower of Flies is what I need to trade him. Because that's linked to these. I'll give him 2 for the time being, yeah, because I don't know what's the difference. They're going to go up, it's only 130. It's not too bad. It's just that I've also got to get a lot of Chaos Knights here that are going to be a lot more expensive than the Marauders or the Chaos Warriors. I need like 7 units of them. And then ideally I want to make these guys chosen when they're able. Right, let's trade that fucking thing. Tower of Flies, I think it is, that I want.
Dominic, straight to business. Where shall we raid next? The longships are ready. Accepted.
Because then he's got the full province. And once they get them upgraded, he can get a better garrison than me. So he can go conquer him. Right. Because it's his main base of operations. Let's see what we can do about Nagarond. I thought Nagarond's garrison to be stronger than that. Fair enough, if I can auto it. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Now we are going to occupy it, but I'm not going to do it next turn. Because that is a lot of fucking souls. Now that's also a lot of money, but I've got a lot of money. I don't have a lot of souls. And it's going to cost 1,500 to get this guy to a Cornate Chaos Lord.
Burn it all.
Which might come in handy right now.
Be blood. Your feet should bleed. March or die.
Huh?
A victory to savor.
Okay.
Awakened. I relish such power. Reforged for murder.
Slaughter is still not the cold. Lord of Corn!
What? So it changed his thing? That's stupid. That's kind of weird. So I've changed him to devoted him to Corn. He's now got iron skin. So he's got 25 armor and unit mass plus 25. He didn't have that before. He had iron collar, which gave him +1 Corn authority. So I thought switch him to Corn, he'd have 2 Corn authority. Or 3 in this case. But it's now got rid of it, and it's getting marked Lord, so it gets 2 undivided authority. Why? I don't need undivided authority. He's a Cornate Chaos Lord. He wants to prioritise in leading Cornate units. I think he got that as well, though, didn't he? Something stupid. Yeah, he got it as well, look. So you dedicate to a god, and then it gives you 2 authority in not being dedicated to a god. You have to run me through that one, CE. I'm not quite that level of retard, I don't understand that. I know, you're a marked lord, so instead of giving you +2 authority to the god you've dedicated yourself to, we'll give you 2 authority to undivided, which is basically the worship of all the gods equally. What? But in the game terms, that only benefits unmarked units. Doesn't benefit marked units. Ay, 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 ay. Some of their shit is really, really stupid. Really is. I don't get it. I don't get it one bit. I don't understand why that would be a thing. Like,
Such a violent
at all.
calls the weak.
Now, I can make him Demon Prince of Khorne. Obviously, when I play Scarbrand, I'll be ascending Heralds into Exalted Bloodthirsters. What I will do is, just for the sake of this, so we can test it for the video, I'm not sure which one to save over then. I'm just making sure it's saved and in very hard and whatnot. Don't any more of those bugs. Right. If we do it to test it, and then I can reload the save file. Because I know he's going to lose the bulk of his levels, which is no end of annoying. Ooh, we could wait. We could wait and get that. Yeah. Okay, it's Path to Glory. Minus 25% souls cost to upgrade characters to a Demon Prince of Khorne. Although we are getting them straight back, aren't we, I suppose? I don't know if I want to keep him as that. Just do that one, just do sword. Right, let's just have a look at it. Let's have a look at it.
Let the slaughter commence. Annihilation awaits.
Because then he goes down to level 12.
Demon Prince.
See, he gets this here. So he keeps this one remains the same. This one changes. So he gets weapon strength 15%, and he can get up to a 20% ward save. And the effect increases with each kill made by the unit. Campaign movement range 15% after winning a battle. Khorne corruption plus 4 local province. And then he gets 2 Khorne authority. And Vigor loss reduction, minus 50% for bloodletters of Khorne units. So it doesn't even benefit mortal units anymore, which bear in mind is what we're still going to be using for a large part. And then he got that because he's an Ascended Lord. Because it gives him tactical flexibility. Demon Prince on piercing, anti-infantry frenzy, but I mean I've already lost on authority as well. It's gone from 10 to 9. It can fly and whatnot. It can potentially gain a 20% ward save through fighting in combat. Obviously, if you can get him like a 26% one beforehand going in, so like a Talisman of Preservation and some sort of 10% ward save from the armour, it can then build up to almost a 46% ward save while in combat. So that could be quite nasty. But yeah. I mean, the thing is, well, the one key ability it changes for me, which is, in that one now, it's Vigor Loss Reduction on Bloodletters, which you don't even use. You don't really use them in Warriors of Chaos. That's more for the dedicated demon factions. You'll use Bloodletters exclusively pretty much as Scarbrand. But as Warriors of Chaos, you want to be using the mortal units. Whereas Demons of Chaos, you want to be using the demon units. It's kind of weird. I'll be honest, it's kind of weird. But one of the things that I do find that's good on the Lord is this. So you get 10% physical resistance for all Chaos Warriors, Chaos Knights and Chosen units, which basically is all my army. But then I lose that to gain some Corn Authority, which is fine. Makes units a bit cheaper, they get better recovery, yada yada yada, all that stuff. But you get Vigor Loss Reduction on Bloodletters. Why? And basic Bloodletters, to be fair, aren't even that good. They're okay, but they're not great. Exalted Bloodletters are better, but then again, I'm not sure how well Exalted Bloodletters would do against Chosen. I think some Chosen would actually fuck over Exalted Bloodletters.
Valkia the Bloody.
Oh, that's on him, right? Yeah. At the moment, turn that off. What I did at one point is when I was doing it with Archeon, I did it with him though, so I could get a undivided Demon Prince who would also have a Law of Magic. So I had a spellcaster in the army as well as a fighter. I don't really need that with Khorne, so I could essentially just keep the Chaos Lord as a Chaos Lord. Still weird seeing wood elves here. It really is. How have the Norskins pissed off the wood elves to this extent that they've come across the channel to attack them? They normally just sit in the tree and just do nothing. Maybe attack the odd army that walks by the tree, that's it. These wood elves are psychos.
Thirst for battle. To war.
Oh my god, his garrison's garbage.
Lord of God. My axe shall taste blood. Guards to war.
Carnets awakened by my black will. This is property of the Gore Queen.
What is thy will? Forward and to slaughter.
The Gore Queen.
How do you manage to wound yourself, you idiot?
Something encroaches on our darkness. Live to fight.
He's only got those 2 salmons, good. Get rid of him. Who am I at war with? Them wood elves apparently. All seeing eye and the Nagran's fine. Oh. Oh, I can do that one as well. Nice. That one to tier 4 and that one went to tier 5. Very good. Alright, if that's going to tier 5, we don't need that anymore.
The enemy toys with our land. Incarnate's name.
Bringer of glory.
Alright, we've got Nagarond.
Hetwoman.
He can take Grund and then Great Arena. Then we've got that, and then we can go up there and take Harkaldra. And then I can just start taking some of these. But I might have to defend against that army, so I might leave Valkia here and have him just go and claim the other stuff. I mean, realistically, how much is it going to cost when these upgrade? On one it says 413, but obviously his corn thing's going to go up. Just going to reduce it down. But if we call it, for argument's sake, 200 per one, we're talking 1,600. And then that one as well. Or do they go up by the same? They're not as expensive. So that's maybe 150, call it. It's not 150, but it's close enough. Alright, so we've got plenty of money then to do that. To make them chosen.
Exalted of war.
Suppose the reason the units are so expensive upkeep wise is because we don't have supply lines.
The enemy cowards.
They've got Blood Greed, Frenzy, Rage. They've got Blood Greed, Hellblade, Frenzy. Oh, they've got a rank 4 for the Rage, haven't they, I think? Yeah. Of course. Another downside to the upgrade system. So that makes 4 Chaos Knights. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Only the mightiest.
Because they're all going to be Chaos Knights. Same as these two. Think about it, we're having that many. We're having 6 normally, aren't we? We're having 8. I might just take 8 in that one maybe, fuck it. Yeah, they've taken 6.
Consort of
Yes, so has Valkia. That's why. Right, okay. And that one will just take 8 then. 8 and 8, and then with 2 aspiring champions.
the Gore Queen.
I wasn't planning on taking aspiring champions, even though they do get some buffs in there, weirdly. And aspiring champions for some reason can't yet have marks, when there are aspiring champion units dedicated to the gods, but maybe that'll come in later on as a change. It would certainly make sense. And so there's no way you can attack this turn. It's not possible. I like it's coming by sea, okay. I think in a lot of cases, well, when it comes to like things we're going to occupy, if you get the option to raise it for souls, you're better off just raising it for souls and then just occupying it the turn after, because you don't get anything really from it unless it's a dark fortress. But in that case, I wouldn't raise it to begin with. They went wrong way for a start. What the shit? Didn't he just occupy that? What the fuck just happened? Right. I actually need to understand what just happened there. Wolfric, who is a defensive ally. Okay. Why does Wolfric own this? He just took it. So why does Wolfric own it? I don't understand what just fucking happened there.
Forged for murder.
A little bit injured. We'll have a look.
Skulls for the skull throne! Kill them all!
Yeah. Again, big amount of souls.
Live to fight! Seeking battle! Blood, death, war! Gifts of corn!
That one could be good. Next event's coming up. We'll wait. Could get it a lot cheaper.
Carnets awakened. There will always be blood.
My axe shall taste blood.
5 turns to replenish, what the fuck? Should not be taking that long.
Blood for the blood god! For carnage!
See, this guy though, whenever he takes anything, he never gets the option of souls. Just gets that. I wouldn't have destroyed that anyway because it's a dark fortress, but I don't get it.
Exalted through slaughter! Lord of Rage! Slaughter begets rewards!
That's them almost dealt with.
Sword maiden of the blood god.
Wow.
Violence and death.
So he came towards me, why?
You will serve destruction. Hetwoman.
I think you came towards the wrong person, friend. Yeah, they're not going to recover as quickly because of the undivided authority. That's one of the things I was worried about. Yeah. Everyone else can recover really quickly and they can't.
A bloody battle. A glorious battle.
Theirs might be a bit easier, maybe.
Skulls for the skull throne. Aid me in slaughter.
Potentially. Yeah, because he's got 4 as well. Okay. It's okay in those ones, just probably not in Valkia's, because Valkia, she's only got 3. And she ain't really gonna get much more.
Gifts for the champion.
You'd think Valkia being like essentially like a flying chaos lord, for her shield defense she'd have like gold or at very least silver. I mean, they've got silver as chosen. She's only got bronze as a chaos lord. That's tier 4 next to, or tier 4? No, tier 5. It'd have 4 pop though. I'd wait. Ugh. Another army. That I checked and wasn't there beforehand, I can tell you that much. But then again, it's been quite a few turns, they've been moving. So it must have been down here, probably near Exiles of Nehek or Citizens of Twilight. Probably force march back up. He must have traded my vassal then for that settlement, which is really weird. Heroes. That's his name. Some of these fucking weird Vermeer people have got some weird fucking names. We've got Milton, we've got Heroes. In Milton. Imagine a lizard called fucking Milton. Sounds like the name of a goddamn librarian.
Still your tongue, so I may rip it from you.
Not a chance, buddy. I gave you the peace treaty once already, and you stabbed me in the back.
Toys with our land. Blood, death, war. Onward. Incarnate's name.
Right.
My visions predict fate.
Malekith is there, so he can attack, I think, almost next turn. Or maybe just out, actually. And she can attack.
The Gore Queen.
And that is almost healed.
Move. Futile. Save your skulls for me. To more death. We attack soon.
Oh shit, there's replenishment.
Anything you can resist.
Need the replenishment. Right, okay. Leave her there.
My axe shall taste blood.
They're actually taking longer to replenish than the Sparring Champions. I'll keep the Sparring Champions in unless it's looking like they take ages and ages to replenish.
First for battle. Fight to war. Yes.
I'll finish those next turn.
Corrupted from within.
All regions. I might consider that actually.
I sense corruption.
1% armies in region. Ridiculous. Right, okay. And this part's run over quite a bit as well, so I'm going to leave this part here.
The weak always die.
We need that done with Harkaldra, and that sorts out the Ironfoot Hills. And then here we just need the Great Arena, and then we've got the 2 provinces we need. Actually, as well, if we get both of those, we win. Because we're going to get 1 more next turn anyway by taking the port down there. The Port of Secrets belonging to the All-Seeing Eye. We only need 1 more for the Loot, Raise or Sack. Actually, I might continue it. Since I don't need that much, probably end it in this video to make it a bit longer one. I didn't realise I was that close. What if I actually lose? What the fuck is this army, Malekith? Army's garbage, mate. I actually don't lose anything. Apparently not.
Blood for the blood god.
Okay, now he just keeps coming with armies though. Jesus Christ. 2 more armies there. Let me guess where you're going. Another army. Fucking hell, all the armies are coming back. Apparently though I can auto-resolve 2 armies with my 1. So although the Chosen and the Chaos Knight, especially in the earlier game for some reason, seem to take a lot of damage in the battles, they seem to be ridiculously strong in auto-resolve. We're going to see the bulk of this anyway.
Had I no use for you, Corn?
But no. Still wants 9 grand? No. I'm not paying you for it. That just there, I mean, as weird as that is, that's just a matter of principle. I've got the money to afford that non-aggression pact. Now, obviously, I cancelled the money off and put it back on, and it went down to like 9,000 something. So that's saving like 600 straight away. It's just Archeon asking over the mark. But I don't care about a non-aggression pack with Archeon. I mean, at this point, the only thing he's going to be able to attack is my army on my far western border, and good luck is all I can say. Good fucking luck. But unless you know you really don't want to go to war with a certain faction, like if you're not strong enough, and they're offering you one but for money, but you can afford it, then it might be in your best interest to take it, as long as they're not the kind of faction that breaks non-aggressions all the time. But usually the only factions that do that are Greenskins, sometimes Skaven, and then Vampire Counts and Vampire Coast. And just with Vampire Counts, Vampire Coast and Greenskins, don't even bother taking non-aggressions from them. The only thing you should take if you really, really need it at the time is like a break. If you're at war on too many fronts, is a peace treaty. Because peace treaties do hold as a standard of 10 turns. Those can't, as far as I'm aware, I think by the AI can't be broken before the 10 turn mark. So it buys you like a 10 turn grace period. But other than that, don't accept anything from those factions, because they're just backstabbing fuckers. As soon as they get chance, they'll be jumping you, your back's turned.
There will always be blood. Mistress of skulls.
Right. You just take one more turn than the others to actually level up. To heal up. And one will just occupy it. Because I don't need that many more souls now, I've got loads.
Sword maiden of the blood god. I relish such power. Reforged for murder.
What have we got that's here?
Carnets awakened. There will always
Oh, actually, I've got an idea. Yes. Where's the border between me and this thing? This, there.
bloodshed awaits.
Right, that's right on the cusp of my territory.
Even here,
Right.
God's fury is red hot.
Because that should be that one complete. It is. It's good. He can come here to defend that. They're not in attack range anyway.
Live to fight. Lord of War. Gifts of call. Glory of slaughter. Kill them all. Flame this place with blood. War and slaughter. Reward for the mighty. Tempests of fire. Let the slaughter commence.
Right, he's there. Now you can be promoted, buddy. Welcome to the Chosen. It said subjugate, but I don't know who it meant subjugate. I think it meant the faction, the All-Seeing Eye. I didn't want to subjugate them. Unless it meant these, but I don't think it does, because I'm pretty sure they're still Archeon's vassal. Yeah, they are. So I think you need to control all the provinces for them. Because it's misleading when you've got one there seeing tongue, he's got one there seeing tongue. It's like, alright, so which ones have I got to take to vassalize them? They should all have a link to a different Norscan tribe. That'd be a better idea. Commandment available, oh yeah. He's got a lot of armies coming in though. They really want back that capital, don't they? Bear in mind I've already killed like what, 3 armies? 4 if you include the one that was inside Nagron and was building. He's got another 3 full ones here, and then 3 more partials that are building. Is that number 4? Probably 4 armies then here, 4 full armies. And 3 more that are building. I'm going to see all this. That's what I thought.
The land is infected. I sense corruption.
I don't understand exactly how that works. It's kind of weird. So somehow getting a Marauder to a Chaos Warrior and then a Chaos Warrior to a Chaos Knight is faster than these making it straight through to a Chaos Knight. And they've got to get, I think, to rank 4 or 5 from a Marauder to one of them. And then they've got to go up to rank 6 to one of them. All they've got to do is go to rank 8. Very, very strange.
The enemy tore. Pursuit of slaughter.
I crave the flavor of your freshly removed heart.
Yeah, they can go sit there.
Bringer of glory.
I think Valkia can win it for us.
For the blood god.
The nights are long here.
Hey, short campaign victory achieved. Also, let's point something out here. You're playing Chaos Khorne, who don't really have spellcasters in a Khorne army. You wouldn't. Most Khorne heroes and lords, and even his regular troopers, would kill a sorcerer. The only exception to that is Archeon, because he bears the mark of Khorne and he's a spellcaster. He's just not as good a spellcaster as one that doesn't have the mark of Khorne attached. He kind of uses magical power, but Khorne tolerates it because he's the Ever-Chosen. You get 30 magic power reserve per turn, all armies. Why on earth would you have that as Khorne when you don't have spellcasters? You couldn't give us something more Khorne appropriate? Like, I don't know, more melee attack and defense for units, or more replenishment for our armies, increased recruit rank for our troops, or bonus, like 250 bonus experience a turn, all units. This should belong on Tzeentch. They're the spellcasters.
The Gore Queen.
Makes no sense to being on Valkia. None whatsoever. Or any Warriors of Chaos Khorne faction for that matter. Assuming at some point they might bring in people like Arbael the Undefeated. If I see fucking Winds of Magic increase for Arbael the Undefeated's campaign victory, I'll lose my fucking mind. Now see, the long campaign victory is fine. Load recruit rank plus 10. So why couldn't they do, like, I don't know, hero recruit rank plus 5? Or unit recruit rank plus 5 or something, I don't know.
Consort of Gore.
But, what do I know? I've just been playing Warhammer longer than some people have been alive. I don't mean Total War Warhammer, I mean the actual game Warhammer. And Khorne was my go-to boy. That was what my army was. I played primarily Chaos Khorne, and then I did mix up with Chaos Undivided. But I didn't play the other 3. I did have variants made for them for Nurgle, Slaanesh and Tzeentch, but I never really played them on the tabletop, but I had armies made that I could have switched to if I wanted to. but they were the factions I knew the most about, both in Battle on the Tabletop and in lore. I don't know lore of some of the others as well, but not to the extent that I know Chaos Khorne. But that's the end of this campaign, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Take care, have a good one, and I will catch you all in the next campaign, which is more than likely going to be the Chaos Dwarves. And obviously we've still got Throgs ongoing. And if you're new around here, please drop a sub, help grow the channel, and I'll catch you all soon. Take care.